What's good? Welcome to the Full Cut Podcast. I am Quincy with the questions.
I'm Talisha with the T, y'all.
Man, sorry y'all about the delay. I don't know what was going on earlier.
You might have to turn your mic up a little bit.
All right. Okay, hold on.
It might just be mine. My bad.
Okay. There we go. I don't know what was going on, y'all. Man, go ahead. Make sure y'all share this out to all the people, man. It's the Full Cut Podcast. Sorry about the delay, man. I couldn't be home and I had some business to handle, but I'm still making sure we bring in y'all the show. Can you hear me good now, Talisha?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. What the fuck, man? We got it rolling up.
Yeah. But it's all good. You know, we can hear you good enough.
That's all I need to know. Making sure I wasn't doused down. Make sure y'all hit the likes, loves, and shares and everything right there at the bottom, man. Definitely doing our thing tonight. Couldn't be at the house, so I will be away. Talisha's there at the house. You see she in the studio. I am in the car. I was going to do this from upstairs in the office, but it wasn't going to work out. Too many people going in and out, so I just came to the car, man.
Yeah. Definitely. You know how it is in the office.
Man.
People talking loud, busting in on you.
Man.
Knocking at the door.
Yeah, like, what do y'all want? Definitely, man. Glad we can get it up here tonight, man. Make sure y'all share this out. Please, please, please.
You playing any music tonight?
Yes, I definitely am. Hey. Sorry, y'all. Sorry if you seeing my finger. Huh?
Hey, just got to do what we got to do.
Here we go, man. Check this out. Cigar. Sorry, y'all. They Don't Really Love You. Silk Sinatra featuring King Jones.
You done did it again, Jack. Sinatra. Integrated. They don't really love you. From you supposed to be bros to these streets that you roam. Freak hoes, you feed a bone. Just know they don't really love you. No, they don't. From that crew that you grew with, went to school with, that you was cool with, always got you in some bullshit. They don't really love you. No, they don't. No, they don't. But they say they do. Actions speak louder than words. Learn to watch the way they move. I know my name in their mouth. Can tell by the way they drew. I ain't gonna lie. If I was you, I'd probably hate me too. I've been here before. This is deja vu. I stay integrated, but I only hang with a few. Say it ain't true. Say it ain't so. Supposed to be my bro, but trying to play me like a hoe. Probably traded G.I. Joes. That's how far we go back. Just know you're no longer welcome at my doormat. Reboot the whole system. Then switch my format. Think I'll sneak this, pay attention. Listen to some more tracks. Take flight if you bored that. Lift me like a floor jack. Don't trip, I'm just bored. These ain't even my war racks. I'll let you quarterback so I can score the sack. No exhibition, go ahead and record them stats. Really supposed to be bros to these streets that you roam. Freak hoes, you feed a bone. Just know they don't really love you. No, they don't. From that crew that you grew with, went to school with, that you was cool with, always got you in some bullshit. They don't really love you. No, they don't.
I got this, nigga. If it's food on my plate and I'm eating, then we eating. Yeah. We see each other nowadays and niggas ain't speaking. And let me know where your head was, faulty from the gate. All the hugs, all the handshakes, all that shit was fake. I hear the hate through your jokes. Why you mad at me, folks? Fire bread and alcohol, nigga ready to toast. Wish nothing bad, but you really need a talking to. Don't run your mouth and let your actions do the walking, dude. I really thought we was people. I'm original sequel. You know I've been with the stunts. Evil Knievel. These niggas never been silent. They only do it for profit. And know this ain't Malcolm X, but get your hand out my pocket. And if you threaten my income, then I'ma come for your head. And if my family needs to eat, then I'ma come for your bread. I don't know why y'all keep playing with me. You heard what I said.
Really supposed to be bros to these streets that you roam. Freak hoes, you feed a bone. Just know they don't really love you. No, they don't. From that crew that you grew with, went to school with, that you was cool with, always got you in some bullshit. They don't really love you.
Hey, J Pooh, I see you in here.
What's good, y'all, man? Welcome to the Full Cut Podcast. Sorry, I'm away right now. I'm away from the house, man. Money was calling,
Yes, for sure.
but we still made a way to do the show. Y'all know how that goes. Tanya in the building. I see you.
Hey, Tanya. We miss you up in here, girl.
All right, now I can see everybody come out comments and shit. All right, cool. There we go. Shit.
You know, we just getting started. We started late tonight. But we
Def-
got some subjects though that we think everybody can
Definitely.
chime in on.
Right. Definitely something y'all can relate to, man. Definitely. Hopefully everybody doing good tonight. Hopefully y'all week been good. Our week been good at the Jones house. Definitely. Talisha got a new whip.
Yes, I definitely did. Thank you, babe.
No problem. You all right?
Yeah, and so I'm just getting over burning my eyes, y'all. I was making some gumbo, chopped up one jalapeno and threw it in there. Forgot to wash my hands and touch my eye, and my eyes went crazy. So
Man.
I'm over here recovering right now, y'all.
Man. Definitely, definitely. Glad you're okay though, babe, for real.
So now I need another cake, so that is what I'm doing. Hilarious.
It'd be like that.
Hey, when you the birthday boy or birthday girl, you get to, say.
You get the win. You get the W when it's that time.
Yes, Jamie. Yes. In my eye, I feel like I got a seed in it. Really.
Ooh.
Rinsed it out with water, then did it with milk. It was crazy. It was hurting so bad. I ran from the kitchen to the front door, to the front door to the kitchen. My daughter was dying laughing.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
Oh man. But no, it's
Well,
a good Friday night, y'all. April has been a really good month for us. A lot of things I've been looking up. So we're just, excited about what's to come.
absolutely. Definitely, absolutely. Let me roll up this window. Can't figure
For everybody coming in, we getting started late, but go ahead, hit the likes, go ahead and share this out, so we can, get people to come in here with more conversation. But we're about to get to the subject in just a moment.
right. Definitely.
Are you gonna be able
Definitely.
to play the videos since you're not at home?
Yep.
You said yep or no?
Yes.
Okay, I got a video. Actually, I got two videos just in case, but I got a video on the subject for sure. Jamie said,
Right.
and I just did jalapeno poppers. I definitely made sure to wash the fuck out of my hands. Yo, man, them jalapeno. I know them jalapeno poppers was good. But yeah, dealing with jalapenos, just got to be more careful.
Be more careful, man. I wish I was there, honestly. I would have helped you out.
Let's
Definitely.
see.
So I guess I can start with my first question tonight. So me and Talisha was having a conversation. Uh now she was like, if a man kisses a man, he's gay. But if a woman kisses another woman, she's not. Is that true? Help us out. I say hell yeah. If you kissing the other sex for anything sexual, you gay. You gay, family.
um, I think that so when we were talking about it, I was trying to say because we were talking about it with somebody else as well, and I was just trying to say that women so it's a double standard. We always know there's double standards when it comes to genders, some for men, some for women. The double standard for women is there's a lot of women who are not gay or lesbian or bisexual or whatever, but we know that women do gay things that guys can't get away with. Like we go to the bathroom with each other, we can hold hands and not be gay. You can see women kiss each other and not be gay. What makes you gay is wanting to be in a relationship with somebody and then also doing sexual things. There's a lot of women that'll kiss a woman or hold her hand or dance with her, but when it comes to the bedroom, she's not going there.
Uh,
So, in my mind, that's not gay. I think with men, people can't fathom men doing nothing like that. Said if you kiss him or hold his hand, And this is not acting. And this is not on a movie or a TV show. You gay.
You gay nigga. But I mean, is that goes for women too, right?
You said it goes for women too?
Yeah, it goes for women also.
That makes them gay?
Yeah, if you doing anything sexual with a woman, that makes you gay.
So if you kissed a woman or a couple of women, but you never had sex with one, don't desire to be with one, then just because you kissed them, that makes you gay?
Yeah, if you kissing them sexually, yes.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's a
Come on.
stretch there. I don't think it's always black and white. I think when you have sex with somebody, same gender, that makes you gay.
But if a dude
Yeah.
does it, he's gay.
But if it's just a kiss or a holding the hands, Tanya said she had sex with me. Listen, so Tanya, the question was, me and Quincy was talking a while back, and we were saying, is there a double standard for women versus men? Well, I was saying, um, if a same gender kisses, and if a woman kisses a woman, a man kisses a man, does that make them gay? I said that I feel like there's a double standard for women. Sometimes you'll find women that'll do stuff like kiss or hold hands or dance nasty on each other, but you'll never see them in the bed together or wanting to be in a relationship with another woman. But men, they can't do that. They hold hands or kiss a man, and it's not for television like they're acting, then they call it gay. Jamie
I'm just
said gay, no, but at least bi. Tanya said
gay.
I'm not gay or bi. So okay, so are you saying that you have kissed a woman and you're not gay or bi?
Who said that?
Oh, I just like to try new things. Oh, Tanya, okay, I'm catching on to what you're saying. That's hilarious. I think that there's a double standard though, and I feel
Like,
like I feel like being with somebody or actually having sex with somebody, the act is what makes you gay.
right.
And I feel like, well, yeah, because I feel like I said, there's a double standard for women. I've
Yeah.
seen women walk down the street holding hands to tease the men that they were on dates with. I've seen women kiss each other to tease guys while they're out and about, but they never want to have sex with each other or another woman.
But if you're doing anything sexual with the opposite sex, my nigga, you gay. You
So
that's a gay
yeah,
moment. I'm just saying that. Like, how is that not?
Ty said, yes, I've kissed a woman before just to see if I liked it. Never had romantic feelings towards a woman, though. Laughing my ass off. See? And that's what I'm saying. I think for
So
women, it's different. You know,
have you ever
we can get dressed. Well, I mean, guys, too. Athletes, they get dressed in front of each other naked, right? Take showers together.
Alki in the building? What's good with you, bro?
Hey, Alki, take showers together and stuff like that. But I'm saying like women are more what is deemed like, oh, that's gay. Like dudes would never do that with each other. Like a lot of females would do stuff like that and not be gay. I just think it's a double standard for women that we can get away with it and not be, and men can't.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think what's good for the goose is what's good for the gander. No, no pun intended, or all the pun intended. But
That's
definitely
hilarious.
you are definitely, if you have a sexual desire and you kissed a woman, nigga, you gay or you bi or however you want to put it. But that's no, you kissing and having feelings for the opposite sex or doing something with the opposite sex makes you gay. Like, come on, man.
So he said, I don't take showers with girls. We've gotten dressed in front of each other. That's about it. Well, I mean, like take showers in the same shower, like gym or whatever. Um,
If you play football and you took a shower, you've had to take a shower with other dudes standing there.
so that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. My point is, I think it's double standards. I don't think that if a woman kisses another woman makes her all the way gay. Like, and I feel like the same thing with men. Like they feel like women can be bisexual, and men can't. They're
Um,
gay, 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 gay.
either
So
way you, either way you put it though, you, if you dabbling, then
okay,
you dabbling.
this goes into one of my subjects, and I have a video for it. It's a woman who is talking to an interviewer, and she's talking about how she's married and have kids with this guy. They've been married for a while, um, and he wanted her to peg him, and so she was saying that he was gay. So we gonna play this, and we gonna say, I want y'all to watch and let me know what you think about a man being pegged or doing anything sexual with a woman. Does that make him gay, even if it's pegging?
Huh? Well, here you go.
Here we
To
go.
peg him. He wanted you to peg him.
Yep. He wanted me to pay him. He bought the strap on, he bought the dildo. He went on Amazon, he bought all of it. It was like the conversation happened so fast, just like trying to make it sound like, well, it's not gay if a girl doing it. I wouldn't feel like I was gay if I let you do it. And I'm like, let's see if you would actually do it. And he actually did.
What was that experience like for you the
It
first
was
time?
uncomfortable and it was nasty, and I felt like I was more in shock that he was actually doing it. This is not your first time doing this. You've done this before. Part of me felt sorry for him because I saw how much of a length he was going through just to get what he wanted. You actually trying to manipulate me into thinking that this is not something that you've done before, and you're going along with it just so you can get the end result, which is this. This is what you like.
I guess the other question would be, why would you stay?
And go where? And go where? I got 3 kids that's under 10. He literally made me confined to being a stay-at-home wife. Anytime I did try to go to school or get a job, it was a fight.
Well,
Woo! So my question is, and it's always been this when sex and stuff comes up with men, if they don't desire to do it with a male and they only desire to do it with a woman or their woman's spouse, does that make them gay? Hey, 50, I see you up in here, Sam. Does that
do it with
make them gay if they only want to do it with a woman? Their woman's spouse. Back a lot. So we just played a video.
definitely play the video again. I can play the video again. I can play the video again. What's good with you, Mac? I can definitely play the video again. Don't forget to hit the likes, loves, and shares and everything for this video for our podcast tonight.
For
I'm
this
not at
video.
home tonight. I have to be away from the house. I definitely will play the video again. And then y'all play it, y'all hear it, and then see what's being said. Because I don't know, man. Like I think it's gay. If you want somebody to go in your butt, nigga, that's gay. Honestly, but here
That's
you
it.
go.
To peg him. He wanted you to peg him.
Yep. He wanted me to pay him. He bought the strap on, he bought the dildo. He went on Amazon, he bought all of it. It was like the conversation happened so fast, just like trying to make it sound like, well, it's not gay if a girl doing it. I wouldn't feel like I was gay if I let you do it. And I'm like, let's see if you would actually do it. And he actually did.
What was that experience like for you the
It
first
was
time?
uncomfortable and it was nasty, and I felt like I was more in shock that he was actually doing it. This is not your first time doing this. You've done this before. Part of me felt sorry for him because I saw how much of a length he was going through just to get what he wanted. You actually trying to manipulate me into thinking that this is not something that you've done before, and you're going along with it just so you can get the end result, which is this. This is what you like.
I guess the other question would be, why would you stay?
And go where? And go where? I got 3 kids that's under 10. He literally made me confined to being a stay-at-home wife. Anytime I did try to go to school or get a job, it was a fight.
So Tanya said he was gay. He had spent a long stint in prison. She said it makes them kinky. It's like I'm not doing it. Tanya said you can do me. I'm not doing you. Max said I seen the video. LOL. Tanya said the fact he knew what to purchase is suspect. Science said, do it with someone who enjoys it. Don't force someone who not into it to do it right. That's what my cousin said. 50 said, that's gay as fuck, fool. That said, I usually say nothing you do with a woman is gay, but this has definitely got me changing my mind. Jamie, shot. So, listen, I think that everybody, I don't never knock nobody's kink. Okay, I just don't.
Even the phone wasn't having it. Like, wait a minute, nigga, you gay.
That was
Like,
Jesus. Like, girl, shut
let's
up.
let's
You know
let's
what
be honest. Let's be honest, man. That's gay, man. That's gay.
I don't knock nobody's kink though. Was what I was gonna say. And basically, as long I feel like this, as long as you are doing it with the opposite sex, it doesn't make you gay. Being gay or lesbian literally means you want to have sex with the same sex and be in a relationship with them.
Or a
That's
sexual
what
act.
that means.
Kissing is a sexual act. So
Huh?
going back to what I said, kissing is a sexual act. So if a man wanted to tongue kiss another man or a woman wanted to tongue kiss another woman, that's a gay act. It's a lesbian
I'm
act. Like,
saying. I know, but that like I said, for women, sometimes it's like a double standard because I know a lot of women that'll kiss another woman, dance freaky with another woman, but when it comes to the bedroom, they be like, I can't do it, you know. And so that at that point, that means that you can't have sex with the same gender. Kissing somebody is kissing somebody. I don't think that it's all that intimate. It can be if you make it intimate, but there's people that kiss hookers. So, I mean,
what?
like or escorts. So, I don't think kissing if you kiss with the intention to make it deep. I don't know. Long story short, back to the video. Do you guys think the guy is gay? I mean, yeah, the guy is gay.
Yep.
So
Definitely.
what? So what got me was Tanya saying that he knew what to purchase, but just like people look up porn or just like people look up anything else, you can look up what you like, and maybe he did it with another woman, maybe not another man, maybe it was another woman. A lot of times in the black community, I wanted to kind of bring this up, is that with black women, a lot of black men will be with a white or other race woman because they're willing to do kinky things with them without judging them or outing them to make it seem like they're gay. Black women, a lot of black women is not for that. They gonna be like, and then they not gonna tell their homeboys either. They're not gonna be for that. Like, nah. If your spouse is telling you something, now if you are suspecting they're gay or lesbian because of something else, like they talking and hanging out and being with their homeboys or homegirls in a certain way, that's different. But what goes on in the bedroom, what they want you to do to them, now you might be grossed out about it or uncomfortable. That's one thing. But to call them gay is a whole
That's
nother thing.
comfortable with the exit only area now being the entrance. You didn't ask your woman and she said she didn't want to do it. Like, come on, man. Like, let's be for real.
Well, she didn't tell him that though. She didn't say I told him I didn't want to do it. She just said internally she didn't want to do it
But she did it.
to please him. Now she calling him gay.
Right. Why go through with it?
If that's what he likes, then as your spouse, as a spouse, I would think, let me go ahead. Now, some things are if you don't like I'm a person where I don't want nobody spitting on me or in my mouth, like in my mouth. But
Right.
I would, if my spouse, if you said you wanted to do that, then I'd be like, you know what? Maybe one time when I'm really drunk. Or something. Let me pour some whipped cream in my mouth, spray some in there, then go ahead. Let me help you help me. Let us help each other get
But
this fantasy.
that's gay tendencies though.
You think it's tennis?
That's gay tendencies though.
Tanya said it's Gray's fraternal twin, or Gay's, my bad, Gay's fraternal twin. You know what? I'm done with you.
But that's not the move. That's not the move. I'm telling you.
Fraternal twin. He said that motherfucker wanted to get stroked out. Oh man, Tanya said I feel like a lot of it be deeper than just sexuality. Some people have been sexually abused and trying to figure things out. Ooh, Tanya, that actually is very true. And that brings me to something that I thought about. I'm not going to say who or nothing like that, but yes, there's a
Uh-oh.
couple where she found out that her mate was abused as a young child. The reason why he wanted to have sex the way he wanted to have sex.
Which is
So
crazy.
yeah, that's something to think about. She said, a man who was molested by a man but ultimately dates women doesn't make him gay. No, it doesn't. A young boy or young man or whatever being molested or raped uh, doesn't make him gay. That's what I'm saying. What you desire and what you do, and that's what you wanted. That's what makes you who you are. I said he was abusing her. That's why she was doing it. Tanya, now you done came with a couple of different theories. Did you further investigate this story? Because it was a whole interview. Hey,
Felicia
James, I
popped
see
it.
you over here.
Felicia popped up. Felicia popped it up on me today, and I seen it. I didn't watch it. She had sent it, and said she wanted to use it for the show, so I didn't watch it. So the reaction y'all getting from me is me actually watching it for the first time with y'all. So I was like, "What? Like, nigga, you gotta be, bro, you gotta be." That's an
Wow,
action only
Tanya,
movie.
you watched the whole interview? Okay. Okay. So he was abused. Wow. So that has a lot to do with it as well. I feel like. But can we just be real for 1 second? I know that, last time I talked about some booty stuff, it was last year or a year and a half ago. It got real crazy. I was drinking real heavy. But I'm not gonna go there like that tonight, but I will say this. Uh a man's G spot is, or one of his G spots, major G spots is, his prostate, which is located in his butt. So
Nigga,
if
so what?
what do you mean, so what?
So
No,
what?
we talk about pleasure all the time when we bring up sex. We
But
talk
for you
about
to
pleasure.
want, but for you to want to do that, that's kind of some gay tendencies, man. Like you can try to say that it's not, but it really is. It genuinely
So
is.
a
That's the
man
gay.
shouldn't be able to hit his G spot. A woman shouldn't be able to hit the man's G spot.
No, not in his butthole.
What if that's only where he didn't get it? Everybody want to feel great.
Hey, nah, I don't want to feel that great. I'll be comfortable with just feeling good.
You don't want to feel great. You comfortable just feeling good. That's hilarious.
I'm being honest, man. Like, nah, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool. I'm super good. It's okay.
Gang said that's a nerve for feeling turds.
What's up, gang? But yeah, I'm cool. I think just because it's something that could possibly make it possibly be a G spot, don't mean that's what you want. I feel like if you want something to go in your butt, you got gay tennis, and that's my story. And that's how I feel about it. Now, other
So what
people may
about
not.
women?
How you? What do you mean? What about women? You a woman? Like
So because she's a woman, she just wants it. She wanted in her butt.
if she do, she do. She a woman. She want it from a man, then yeah, she not gay for that. That's not known as gay tennis.
It's gay, bro. No, I'm just
Now,
saying.
if your girl was like, "Oh, I want to scissor with you, but I don't want you to go in me, but I just want us to scissor," nigga, that's gay.
Yeah. So I don't think that. 50 said, I don't need it hit. I'm good. Pass.
Hard pass. I'm good. You can keep that.
So that makes a dude gay if okay. That's crazy.
I'm
I think
cool.
to each his own. I think what makes it gay is if they want it with a male, not with a woman. And like I said, I think for the black community, we are so taboo. Shout out to gay love, but we are so taboo on certain kinks. And I get it. It might stem from slavery when black men were getting butt broken, in front of their families because they did it in public or they did it in front of their families and friends um, to pump fear. But the thing is, and so maybe that's it. Maybe that's, but I feel like we have to distinguish, everything ain't gay. If it's with a man and a woman, it can't be gay. If the desire is with for a woman to do it with a man to do it with a woman, it can't be gay.
What is that, gay-ish?
No, well, how is it gay-ish?
Nigga, that's, man, come on, man.
I mean, maybe for some people it'll go to. Everybody's not comfortable with everything.
I'm
You
just
have
saying, like,
men that don't even go down on women.
well,
So,
that nigga probably,
huh?
man, he probably said, if you don't want to eat a chick, bro, what are you doing? Like,
So does that
right?
make him gay because he don't want to go down on a woman?
Gay-ish. Gay,
Wow.
you
How
scared
do
of
we?
pussy?
How do we? How do we just generalize people off of personal experiences? And I think too, what has been impressed on society.
Mm-hmm. Look, man, I feel like if you a dude and you want something in your butt, hey, man, that's just my opinion. I'm not saying I'm the end all be all. For me, I am. Like, for my opinion. That's what we asking about. We asking everyone their opinion, and that's what I think.
Gaines said never, because remember, Gaines said he don't do going down on females. He said that is beneath him. He don't do it. The woman's supposed to do it only on him. Gaines said y'all niggas can eat off the plate all you want, but not not the DMX. He said nah, it makes him wear his flex though. Uh, I
Games,
mean,
are you
that's what I'm saying. I don't
no, right?
judge people for their kinks. I don't.
Man, look, I said what I said, and I'm standing on it. That's gayish. That's gayish.
Okay. I have another topic and another video I want to get into. Do you have a different topic?
No, I didn't. That was the one that I want. That I was just going off what you was doing.
Okay. All right. So I want to kind of switch gears from, what I'm saying, people being gay. I want to wrap that up with, hey, I don't kink shame. Do what you do. Do what makes you happy. If you know you don't want to be with if you're a woman that don't want to be with a woman or a man that don't want to be with a man, and you want to do what makes you happy, find the partner that's gonna do that with you. Because y'all the only ones in y'all bed. Just don't tell nobody because they're gonna judge you.
Right. And you can stay on, babe. You can stay on, but I'm not gonna be able to do the show inside when I go back in. So
No, I know. So
yeah,
let
so we
me,
can do
because I want to play this video real quick. So when you leave, we already talking.
So hold on, y'all.
All right. So I have this another.
Why you hitting him? Why the hell you hitting the kid? Stay the fuck out of the dick. Stay the fuck out of the dick. And fuck him up. 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 You a grown ass woman. You're Bro, you're a fucking shitty What's up, little boy? Stop popping on me. What's up, little boy? We talk that fucking life over here. What's up, little boy? You said your black mama could beat my ass? I beat so many black bitches' asses in my fucking life. What's up,
All right. So real quick, just an explanation because I thought I was going to explain before you played it.
I'm
This
sorry.
mother that y'all see yelling, she's the mother of the white child. He's fighting the black child, and she's there pumping it up, trying to basically referee it. And then at the end, she starts yelling in the black boy's face, "Oh, you think you tough? Oh, you ain't do nothing." I used to whoop a lot of black bitches' asses when I was in school, and I thought that was crazy. This is the thing. How do you guys feel about parents letting their kids fight, like, and you going to referee it, like at the school somewhere, or down the street, or at a park? You know what I'm
Any
saying? Like, how do you feel
kids in
about
front
that?
of me, any kids in front of me fighting, I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it. I'm not gonna be out there refereeing it. Like, oh, get them up, whatever else. But nigga, if they happen to get into a fight and I'm a distance away, and they chunking them, I'm kind of gonna let them get it out their system. I'm not gonna be over there cheering it on, but I definitely would let them. If they fight, nigga, they fight. That's kind of part of growing up. You're gonna get into some fights. So I definitely, hey, get it up. Go ahead. I'm not gonna go over there and be like, oh, whoop his ass. Or, if I'm seeing it from a distance, man, and sometimes you gotta let your kid handle their business. But that's just me. Don't look at me funny.
I don't know. I think it's situational. Like, if you drive up on it, they already fighting. Especially if your kid already told you they've been having problems with the kid, maybe. But um, I definitely feel like that lady was doing too much. And when she got in the kid's face and was cussing at him and talking about how she used to whoop black bitches' asses, like, I
You
don't
mad because
know.
you mad 'cause your son got whooped. That's what it was.
I would definitely feel a way as his mother or auntie or grandma, and I would definitely want to see her about something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because that's wild. But as a mom, you in there referencing it up, like, maybe, I don't know. I think it's situational, but I just feel like maybe if she would have just been off to the side, letting them fight, and then once it was done, broke it out. Like, all right, Sam, it's time to go home. Let it go. Versus you in it and you in the other kid's face and talking about how you used to beat they race ass.
Yeah, but the mom got issues already. You can see that clearly.
Game said she hype. He said, "Whoop that bitch, whoop that bitch." Game said if something happened, she would get charged by law. She's stupid
Yeah,
for taking that chance. Then she actually assaulted the kid. She's so stupid. Lastly, she goes racial. This person also votes. Right. If she voted. 50 said she need her ass whooped. Break it up though. Right. You
yeah,
know what I mean? I'm not saying if I walked up and I seen them fighting, I wouldn't let it go for a little bit. Then I'm gonna break it up. But I'm not going to get in the other kid's face. Like, I had a
yeah,
parent do that to me when I was in middle school. The auntie got mad and was in my face because I had beat up her niece, even though her niece bum rushed me. I don't even be out here fighting people like that. They always come for me. But so, I just think that it's crazy for an adult to get, I know that we want to ride for our kids, our nieces, nephews, whatever, but at some point you gotta have like you know, like the emotional intelligence to be like, you know what, I'm not gonna go there because I'm not a child. So if I say something or hit them or go too far, you know what I mean, then that's just what it is. I mean, I'm going to jail. I'm getting charged. I guess Quincy just said bye without saying bye. This is he is at work, y'all. So he's working late tonight. And he had like an hour or so to be on here. Oh, okay, he's back. Okay.
my bad.
Before you leave, I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want to talk on like, so if that happened with you, if you walked up on Quincy or Kiara fighting, how would you feel?
I'm gonna let them get them up for a minute. Like, I'm not gonna walk over there rooting nobody on, and then once I see they go to the ground and it's done, I'm gonna break it up. All right, y'all, that's enough. Break it up. But I'm not gonna go off on the other kid. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm like, oh, I used to whip plenty of white dudes back in the day. Like that was crazy. I think that was absolutely nuts, and that showed a lack of maturity. To be real with you, like for real. Like I'm gonna let him fight though. Sorry, I hate to say it. I know people gonna be upset or mad at me for it. You know, I'm gonna let him chunk him. Sorry, y'all. And I think some kids need to get that out. It's better than them shooting at each other or anything else. Like honestly. But I'll to each their own. What they gonna do with their kids? Sometimes you got to get them up. Let's be real. Sometimes you need to chunk them, man. There we go. Yeah, get it. But what can you do? To each their own, man. Let them kids fight, man. If they need to get it out their system. Oh man, definitely. But what can you do? What would y'all do? Would you let your kids fight if they was already out there fighting? Would you let them go ahead and go? Like it makes no sense to me, honestly. Like for real. At least need to hurry and come back from the bathroom because I gotta go in a minute, man. I'm definitely glad I was able to be here on the full cup tonight, even though it was for an hour. Definitely gonna only be here for a minute. I'm gonna let Shalisha rock out with y'all for a minute, man. I'll be in the comments for sure, doing my thing. But I'm up here making this bread.
It said turds in real life getting sad. The plot plot fizz fizz. Oh, what a relief! Oh my God. Hey, Miss Harris. Hey, Michelle. Okay, said I would hope my kid beats the shit out of the other kid. But what if your kid lose though?
Hey, that's one of those things you gotta go through in life.
And you got to teach them how to lose.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some. That's a definite thing, man. You win some, you lose some.
You getting
Care
ready to
what's
go
going.
back?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go back in. So y'all do y'all thing. I'm gonna be in the comments though for sure. Talisha, you got it. You gonna be
So
able to hold the show?
I don't know about that. I don't know. Be able to hold the show now. We didn't talk about this, Quincy. We didn't talk about you just leaving me after an hour. This is too much.
Well, I gotta go. So I will be in the comments. Definitely, y'all. I'll be saying different shit, but I gotta go.
All right, get out of
And the
here.
show will still go on. All right, y'all. Y'all be easy, man.
See, now I'm just up here by myself. I wasn't planning for this. So I would teach my kid to fight. He wouldn't lose by much. Yeah, but sometimes kids, you can have the most toughest parents, and your kids don't know how to fight. You know, I don't know. I never want to be one of those parents where I get up there and get out there. I mean, we say what we gonna do if somebody mess with our kids, but truthfully, if you don't want to go to jail, then and you want to be there for your kids, then you got to be the adult in the situation, and you got to go get one of their cousins to come and beat up the other kid. No, you got to go through it, or either teach them how to fight. Eventually, they're probably gonna have a fight. She said, "Well, what I missed." So we have played a video earlier of this lady. She was letting her son fight. She was a white lady letting her white son fight a black kid. At the end, she got mad and got in the black kid's face and started telling the black kid that, "Oh, you think you did something? I used to whoop a lot of black girls' asses in my day." Like, what? Excuse me? So if I was a mother, I would feel away. I would definitely want to talk to the mom, like, what's going on? First of all, why are you in my kid's face? Some people do stuff in the middle of adrenaline, and I get that. But, like I seen somebody, it was a man protesting, and he was actually like protesting for Trump, but he had a baby with him, and they it was some women arguing in his face, and then one of the girls just slapped his daughter out of nowhere in the middle. See, like those things are going too far. We playing with people's kids, and people will die for their kids. I know I would die for my kids. So, you start hitting somebody's kids, you start getting in their face, cussing them out. Like that's like you asking for trouble. At the minimal, if they don't fight, they definitely gonna sue you. He said super slap. Said, oh, I seen that. She need her ass beat for that. Yeah. Said life teaches us how to fight. Yeah. Um, Michelle said, she should have never approached that kid. I know me, I'm not arguing with no kids. Go get your mama now. Yeah, exactly. Go get your mom, or if it's the men, go get your dad, or whatever the case may be. But you gotta, our kids are also watching this. So how we react to situations is how they feel like it should be reacted to. And then, when they get out there and they're adults, they're gonna have to face the police. And the police don't care nothing about them, especially, if they are look like, they melanated, they black, they brown. They don't care about them. So it's a double edged thing. Like we have to teach our kids how to defend themselves while still teaching them how to be smart and not get into it with everybody. Like every fight ain't meant to be fought. He said slap to sleep. Yeah. So, that would definitely put me in a predicament, but I'm going to go say something. Oh, I'm definitely going to go say something. I'm going to tell you that right now. Let somebody get in my kids, an adult get in my kid's face. It's, finna be a problem. But we got to protect our kids. We got to protect them from fighting. We got to protect them from adults sleeping with them. So it was just a situation in Stockton, actually, where somebody was recording it, and a lady who had like a fifth grade son or something like that, his teacher was, molesting him. So, like we gotta, or not the teacher. It was an older teenager. My bad, wrong information. It was an older teenager. But you know what I mean. So we gotta protect our kids, and it's hard. We gotta teach them how to fight. Like all my life, I had to fight. Michelle said, I tell my kids we don't start fights, but we will finish them. Yeah, that's what my mom used to say. I never started fights. You know what I mean? But definitely I wasn't going to be punked either. I can't believe Quincy didn't sat up here and left me.
There we go. Got better?
Not you came in right when I said that, Quincy.
Hey, man, I'm trying to make it work.
Okay. Yes, make it work. That's been some married folks do every day. Okay.
Yeah, making it work.
So I want to ask this, though. I want to switch up the subject. What do you ladies and fellas feel about doing your woman's hair, like washing her hair? And this is for black women, yes. How you feel about if your man washed your hair, blow dried it, flat ironed it? Do you think that is a form of pampering, or that he might be gay? And I don't mean to bring up the gay thing again, but this was one of my questions for real.
Nah, that's an intimate thing, honestly. I think that's like an intimate thing you can do with your woman.
Yeah, I think it's intimacy as well. I definitely feel like it's a form of intimacy. I know with Quincy, I used to wash his hair before he go get haircuts.
Yeah.
So because his hair be thick and all that, and he don't want no dandruff while they're cutting his hair. But I definitely feel like it's a form of intimacy that we don't think about. How you can serve your mate, and I think people don't think about that, like how you can serve your partner in different things, or they just think like, oh, serving them food. But you can do things like run their bath water, wash their hair, get their shower together. Um, wash their feet, give them a manicure. I know I did that for Quincy a
Right.
lot.
Letting y'all know too if y'all do see in the comments if you do plan on starting a podcast, you want to use StreamYard, go ahead and use that link, man. We can get a $10 discount.
Oh yeah, I see that link. Okay, I was wondering what that is. Yeah, if you want to start using StreamYard, definitely do that. Get that $10 discount.
That quick money.
Right, Michelle. Pick out their work clothes. I think different things can definitely be intimate. Um, of showing.
I don't think too many niggas know how to flat iron on here. So ladies, I don't suggest that. You don't get your shit burnt. But him washing your hair and that's intimate. That's you washing your hair, man, come on, bro. That's something you should do for your woman. I don't mind it.
Especially if you ain't got no perm. Because see, when you ain't got no perm and you getting up in there and getting and your hands start getting tangled in her afro and the whole thing.
Right. I don't think
You
there's
gotta
nothing
be
wrong with
patient to untangle them knots.
it. Yeah, so
Jada says definitely a form of intimacy. Michelle said I give my husband a little petty sometimes. Yeah, definitely. And I think that the right men and women they appreciate that. The video I seen, it
right.
was actually a black woman and a white man though,
Oh,
and he
wait a
washed her
minute.
hair, conditioned it, blew dried it, flat ironed it, the whole thing because she was tired. She was tired from working and they had kids. Hey, Bloodwash, I see you in here. Hey, Ray Ray, I see you in here.
What's
Um,
good, y'all?
why you in here? So let me ask you, or Ray Ray too. Do y'all wash your wife's or girl's hair, or does she let you? I don't know about Quincy washing my hair because Quincy gonna roast me the whole time. he gonna be like, he gonna be talking about how my hair is nappy because I don't have no perm. So he gonna be roasting me the whole time. That's his love language to always roast me. So I don't know if I. But one thing Quincy does do or has done most of the time is run me a bath, put the candles. He'll clean the bathroom, wash the rugs, all that, and then run me a bath, bubbles, candles. He'll get my drink and whatever else, and music. And then he'll ask me if he wants me to sit in there with me. And so,
Right.
he'll wash my back for me and everything.
No shit.
So I think that's dope. Those times I really be like, oh, I'm glad that I married him.
Ain't that a bitch?
So, what do you think that is intimate that I've done for you, Quincy?
Oh, you definitely done my feet. Back rubs, you rub my head, after a long day. Like you do a lot of intimate stuff, so you make sure you bring my plate to me every night. I can't be mad at that.
Okay,
Like, we've done a lot of intimate.
a lot of intimacy. We definitely do. Michelle said, I would let my husband wash my hair in the shower every blue moon. Yeah, and I'm telling you, them head rubs, boy, them head rubs are everything. When you get up
Head
in the
rubs
scalp.
lead to bed rubs.
Also, when I used to have cornrows, extensions added to it. When somebody rubs their fingers through your braids, your cornrows, ah, put a chill down my back. Me and my sister used to actually do that for each other, especially when you first get them done and they super tight. We used to do that for each other. Say yes. Quincy don't know about that. Quincy's never had braids. Wait, did you have braids before?
I had braids one time in my life. I had them when I was in like the seventh grade, and I will never do that shit again. I don't know how y'all sit there and do that shit, nigga. I couldn't blink. I was like, you know what? This ain't for me. Took them as soon as my hair was done being short, nigga. I took them shit out and went and got it saved instantly. Like, nope.
I want to ask you a question too, since we're talking about intimacy. So the rapper Sage the Gemini, what he's saying, red nose, like a red nose.
She gonna
You know what I'm
shake
talking about?
it like a red
Yeah, she
nose.
gonna shake it like a red nose. Okay, so Sage the Gemini, he said that in his 30 something years of living, he can count on one hand how many people he's kissed, like in the mouth, like kissed or made out with. Do you think that making out with people is a form of
Hold
intimacy?
on, hold on, hold on. Say that again. He can count on his hand how many.
How many people he has kissed on the lips, like
Oh,
intimacy, like intimately?
man, I think it's definitely a sign, a form of intimacy. Because I haven't kissed a lot of women on their mouth either, especially being grown.
Really? So you
Yeah, I haven't kissed a lot of women I was dealing with. Like I didn't kiss them, like and it wasn't. I didn't kiss them like that. Just like tongue kissing them. No, like that's not what we here for.
that's not what you're here for.
Yeah, no, I can't. Feel me? I'm cool. I feel them on that
So
though. I want to say out of all the women I've dealt with, I've kissed tongue kissed maybe 8 or 9 of them.
wow, Quincy. So out of the
Yeah,
250 women that you have been with,
and that's
you've
a low
only
number you just said. Yeah, that's a low
Quincy.
number. Go ahead.
Uh, I've been with you for how many years now? We're going
For
on
real, you gotta
7
think.
years.
Like
I need to.
when I was in
From you saying that,
like
I want to go
maybe okay,
test.
look, go ahead. Maybe like junior high, and learning the kissing and all that. I kissed more females then, but the older I got, the more I was like, nah. Like my wife before you, I've tongue kissed before. A couple of girlfriends in between, in between that, maybe if I was drunk or something. But as far as like every chick that I've dealt with, nah, man, no.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's true. I haven't kissed everybody that I dated, but I just feel
Right.
like this. As nasty as people
Sad part.
get, and then had
Yeah,
kids,
sad.
and
That's what I was about to say. Sad part is I've ate more cats than I've tongue kissed.
wow, you was tongue kissing down there, but not up on the face.
Yeah, not I don't know why. Yeah, because it was more like it's more for I don't know. It was more like this is for me. Me tongue kissing. I gotta be like in love with you. Like, and I know that sounds weird. Like, I'm being honest. And we be honest here on the full cup. So
Yes.
I'm definitely thinking that I've ate more cat than I've you know definitely
Wow.
I've used.
I think a lot of men probably can relate. I do. Because people are willing to do everything to every part of your body, but then they be like, "Oh no, tongue kissing is too intimate. We face to face, we breathing, each other's air, and we bosom to bosom." Nah, we just like,
And
wait a
I'm being
minute.
100. I'm being 1,000. I know people gonna be like, what, like that, and but we here on honesty. And I'm being
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I've
honest. I know.
kissed people and not felt anything, and I've kissed people and was disgusted as well, like their breath was stinking, or they had something in their teeth. That is the worst, especially if they just ate a sandwich from Miracle. But, yeah. So I mean, I think a kiss is kind of what you make it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can kiss anybody and mwah, you know what I'm saying? But like to
Yeah.
really get into it, I gotta have feelings for you, or we gotta be intimate. It's gotta be real good. Uh, Jamie said, "Yeah, I was not one to kiss on everybody. Now the term that is used is fluid bonding. Uh-uh. Uh,
That's dating
once
fluid
I start
bonding. Fuck out of
with
here.
you, beat you to death, bro.
Right. See, somebody feel me there. Somebody feel me.
It's serious if we swap and spit.
Yeah, like that's just
That's
I kiss on your
hilarious.
little pearl. I kiss on your pearl for a minute just for the sake of getting the sex on. Like getting it right, getting it relaxed so we can both have a good time. And I know that sounds weird, but man, tongue kiss. Oh, that's where I
Oh,
draw the
man.
line.
Men be ready to do everything to a woman in between her legs, but then be like, I'm cool on the kissing though. Like, wait
Hey,
a minute.
hey, I'm being honest
Everything
with
she
you.
did now, she probably did with her. But anyway,
Hey, I'm just saying. For some reason, it don't click like that.
we psych each other out, man. I'm telling you, we make our own rules and religion. It don't even be making sense sometimes. I'm
But then
telling
I
you.
think I think differently when it comes to head because I'm not giving head for you. I'm doing that shit for me. Like I enjoy
Yeah.
it.
I mean, even if you're doing it for you, I still where your mouth is going.
I know I get it. I didn't say it was right.
Just saying, but yeah. Intimacy though. Into me you see.
I
And
ain't kissing you that yet.
look, it only becomes real intimate for some women when it's good. If it's not, it wasn't intimate. It was just like, oh, that was a bad experience. It only makes it what it is if it's good. Some women,
Yeah, I'm cool.
the sex might not even be good, but if they're in love, it's everything. And then when
Right.
they fall
Don't
out of
forget
love,
if you are in
huh?
here tonight, don't forget to hit the likes, loves, and share. Please share this out so other people can be involved in the conversation. Please.
Yeah, yeah, definitely share this out like this, all that good stuff. And also, I know people are still getting used to our new time, which is every Friday night, 7 p.m. on Pacific time, West Coast, and 9 p.m. on Central time. And then also Sundays, men's mental health Sundays with 50 Capone and Quincy with the questions, and that is 1 p.m. on West Coast, 3 p.m. our time. And then, of course, Ladies Night Queens AF every first and third Tuesday of every month. And we have one coming up this Tuesday with me and Cubana. So definitely. My son is here, so I joined at the wrong time.
You share in the comments. Take your ass
Listen.
at it. But you
um,
coming, you gonna be 15 pretty soon. So you coming down the line within the next 3 or 4 years. I'm
he
pretty
don't want
sure,
to. He don't want to get
what?
no sex talk or advice from his parents. Let me tell you, I didn't want none from my parents. And I was open with my mom, but I didn't want. I don't want. You don't want advice. You don't want to know what your parents be doing. How do you know this? How are you giving me advice
How,
on this?
nigga, how did you get here?
Yeah, well, some people's parents were stiflers. I don't want. I don't want to know that my parents weren't. I want them to have done a missionary with the lights off
Yeah,
and only
okay.
one time per kid.
Yeah, okay.
I do not want to know how mama was hot to trot or how good she was or how good my daddy was. I don't want to know
I didn't
that.
say that I was. I didn't say that I was all that. K Love in the building. She tuned in from YouTube. Hold on, let me hit her comment real quick.
Hey, K Love. Shout out to K Love and her show Taboo, where she talks about all of the nasty stuff. Nastier than what we was talking about tonight. And
Right.
all the taboo. So she's got all her channels. Just follow her on Facebook, follow her on YouTube, all that good stuff.
And if you
But
are in here,
yeah,
don't forget to hit the
intimacy.
like button.
You know what? Too,
Share
I
it
think
out.
that. Huh? Are
Share
you talking to
it
me?
out, y'all. I'm talking to
Uh,
everybody.
Share it
Oh
out.
yeah, share it out, y'all. Um, Also intimacy though, a lot of people don't understand that it's not about just sex, and I think that people, uh, how can I say this? I think that a lot of times people don't even know how to be intimate, or it's made to be feel uncomfortable, because to be intimate is to be like, transparent and raw. And so with sex, you don't have to be all that. With sex, it's just got to be good. Sometimes it ain't even got to be good, because you can fantasize about somebody else to get and just use this person as a physical, and your mind is somewhere else. So
Man,
to be intimate, you have to be. Why you say damn? Uh, so to be intimate, you really got to be present, and I think a lot of people don't even know how to do that. And it doesn't have to be about sex. It could just be about spending time looking at each other, breathing on each other. You know what I mean? Doing things for each
why
other
does
that are
breathing on each other sounds crazy?
no, like y'all laying there just, chilling, like breathing on each other. You ain't saying nothing.
Like, get the fuck off me. It's hot.
You definitely breathed it on me before.
Oh yeah, breathe it.
Breathed it. Michelle said, Jamie laughing. Michelle said, man, I talk about in hell how they think they got here. Mama was popping cats, son.
That sounds crazy.
Ah!
If I heard my mom say mama was popping cat, I'm walking out the room.
I don't want to know how good my mama had it. Please don't.
Your mama got a bunch of kids. Someone's right.
You know what? She only got 5
Hey, I'm just
biologically.
putting exactly. Niggas ain't reaching them numbers no more.
Hey, there's people that's still reaching that. It's
I'm
definitely
not
people
reaching
still
for it. I'm
reaching
running away from it. Oh, baby.
that. Is
And when you saying that, I see a little kid right now waiting. Uh-uh. I almost slapped his little hand down like, no sir.
Why would you do something like that?
Why wouldn't I?
You slap the baby's hands down?
Like, don't be reaching for me.
See, and
Don't
that's how
reach for me.
niggas gonna nig. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm on some dark tequila, and dark tequila is a whole nother level, y'all. Dark tequila is like Hennessy and tequila together.
It's like two cool a black dude and a Mexican dude having a good conversation. Even though Hennessy is from France.
Hennessy from France?
Yes.
I thought Hennessy came from Atlanta. Because Hennessy is black as hell. I said, bro, 4 kids is crazy. I know. Look, is four? I used to want four. I used to want 2 boys, 2 girls. I just ended up with a boy and a girl. I was like, you know what? This is it for me. I thought about having one more, but we're enjoying our life right now. Since they got the Hennessy, be the death of me.
That's my song too, but it ain't Hennessy. He's saying bittersweet.
Well, I say Hennessy because Hennessy always gonna be the death of me. Hennessy does me right, like once I start drinking, but then, my mouth gets to flowing, and I'll
Yeah,
just
I
say,
know.
you know what,
I
pussy.
know. Trust me.
Tequila is
Don't
more
drink
like
up.
a social drink.
Did you get what size bottle of tequila did you get tonight?
The 750
Oh, okay, for some. Bring some soda home for that.
apple juice. So,
No,
man, that
you
number
should have got
snuck
some
up
apple
on
juice
me.
when you ordered it. You should have got some apple juice.
I got some, but we need more. Yeah,
No.
four. I mean, but I don't think four is a lot of kids. Even with my mom having five, I don't know. I think it's how you run your house. You know what I'm saying? My mom ran a tight ship, but she was very, you know, laid back. So, well, by the time I got there, she was laid back. Um, maybe with the first four, them being older than me, they had to endure some things that I didn't have to endure. But you know, by the time she had me, my mom was more laid back, and she ran a tight ship. But everything was cool. And I wanted to have a lot of kids to have a big family, you know, and holidays and you know birthdays and just or the summers just hanging out like just having those siblings like you have permanent friends.
Right.
But
She
it
said
just
that
didn't work
Luna.
out.
Luna. And that Luna is the trick. We put people on to that. They was like, what is Luna Zoo? I was like, hey, man, I'm telling you,
So is that
you got to be
Lulu?
a
That's
grown. You got to
Lulu.
be. Yeah, that's Lulu telling you. You got to be grown to drink that.
That Julio made a fool for you.
That Luna
Man.
Zoo, boy, no joke.
But that dark tequila, it's the dark tequila that's crazy. Usually I do the Blanco. I did the Reposado tonight. I said I'm going to be
Reposado.
adventurous.
Hey, fuck around. Room gonna be spinning on your ass.
So while we got everybody in here, what do y'all? What is something that you would want for the people who have spouses, or if you were to have a spouse, maybe you're single, but you were to have a spouse? What is something that would be dope that you want, you know, your spouse to do? I know I don't care who you are, you always reminisce on what a perfect day would be if you have a spouse and they got the kids for you, or they went and got your favorite food, or they cleaned up, or they took you somewhere. Like what is the perfect gesture for you? From the simplest thing
Are
to the
we?
major.
Is this a? Is this a real question?
Huh?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you too.
Uh, I don't know. Honestly, like some food.
Look, Quincy
I don't
said,
want to say
play
too much.
Madden with me.
Huh?
Little Quincy said, play Madden with me.
I,
You don't think about
that's
what
gonna
would be
change.
the this is mine. I'm gonna say this. I said, tell them kids leave me alone. I think for me it would be more so um the house being clean, walking into a nice smelling, clean house with my favorite meal, one of my favorite meals, because you know I like a lot. You know, I like chicken wings, I like tacos, I like gumbo, I like pasta, Mexican food. But you know, one of my favorite foods, and me not having to do anything. You know,
Okay.
candles lit, like that's my go to on what I feel like is you know what my dream is like.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna. I'm not gonna
drive
say. I'm
home.
not gonna say. I'm not gonna say actually what I want. I would just say I would just like to have a night.
You say you wouldn't
So
what?
I said I'm not gonna say actually. Go into detail on what I want. But what I want is I just want to have a good time. Like,
You say you would just want to have a good time.
yeah, good time and not have to do anything.
So just like at home or whatever, or somebody taking you out. Like, what does a good time look
It could
like?
be. It could be at a hotel. It could be at a hotel. That's look.
A
I'm not
hotel,
trying to
a
go into too much.
motel.
I'm not trying to go into too much detail.
Okay, so it's just about sex for you, basically.
Yeah,
Okay, I think that's
sex
for
and
a lot
food.
of men.
Sex
That's
and
all
food.
they need. That's their good time. Why is sex?
Right.
Why is only sex? Why for men is it only about sex? Like that's their good time.
I don't know.
They'll never say, I want to
I don't
frolic
know.
in the flowers in the fields. They'll never say
Oh,
like I
frolic.
want a chick to take me on a nice dinner date. Have the rose in the seat when I open the door and get in, and I don't have to think of anything. She didn't thought of everything for the night. Like they don't think of nothing. They be like, you know what I'm saying? As long as I get something to eat, as long as I get some sex. Like,
Right. We are simple creatures, and y'all refuse to believe it.
wow.
That's what it
Oh,
is. Men are really simple creatures, and y'all want to make it different. We just told you exactly what we wanted, and you said, "Well, why don't y'all want this?" Because we don't.
you're right. And I, you know what? I'm gonna touch on that second. Michelle said cook more definitely, but I know he's still training to be a crock pot dad. Michelle said plan more staycations. Yeah, the staycations. Yes. Uh, Game said full obedience. Yes, he says full obedience every single time. He want a Games. Do you want an AI robot? Games, would you be good with if you wanted to or could afford whatever? I don't know how much they are. What is that?
Red velvet cookies, cake cookies.
Oh yeah, bring that home. um, would you get you an AI if she felt real and all that for the obedience part? Yeah, so
Hell
that's
no.
it. Just shut up and do what I say. So, do you not want her to have any mind of her own? Do you want her to just say and do what you say, and that's it?
No. I don't want a robot. I want a woman. I want a strong woman.
So you say, Quincy, that you want a strong woman. I mean, you have a strong woman,
Hmm.
but uh, I think that's actually a good question to ask. Do men really want strong women,
I do.
or do they want a woman that is just a yes person?
I don't want no yes woman.
But do you want her to agree with you majority of the time?
No, because honestly, like her disagreeing with me is what builds. Like that builds me and her. Now there's some things where, like in public, I'll be like, "Hey, this is what we're gonna do," and let me fall on my face. I'm a king, so some of the decisions I make, I'm actually
Okay. You didn't say no robots. But that's what you're asking for. When you say full obedience, that's to me what you're asking for is you're asking for a woman to not have her own thoughts, not push back on anything that you say,
Oh, okay.
not say, you know what, I think this might be a good idea if we did it this way. Or you know what, it didn't work out like that last time. Because I truly feel like it's about partnership. So you
Right.
want full obedience. He said, knowing who I am, it's best if the woman doesn't attempt to use her brain unless I request it. That's crazy.
Oh, gang, is you single?
Yes, he's single. He got to be single to be saying that. But we always say what men want for women, or whatever, to do for them. But can I ask you, when men go into relationships or marriages, what do you think in your head as a man that you're going to do for her?
Women want a lot of things. Like and we've seen that women are hardly ever satisfied. Women are always they want something else or they want the next best thing. There's a lot to be going on with women. There's a running joke to where they say, well, a woman can have a perfect man, but still want to find something better. And I'm not saying like leave your dude, but women are always, they're hardly ever satisfied. They want some more. Oh, I want this. Well, no, I want this. So they're constantly changing.
Okay. So I definitely agree that women can be, you know, they're indecisive, but I don't believe that they're indecisive on love. I don't believe they're indecisive on the men that they want. When a woman falls in love with a man and or she finds a man she wants, she knows that she wants him. I think a lot of times when it comes to that, men are actually more indecisive when it comes to who they want. because they always look at, oh, well, she does this part for me, and then she does that part for me. But I don't want to say men versus women because we can get into that all day. But what I will
Hmm.
say is women are taught to anticipate how to be when they're getting married or getting in a monogamous relationship, how you're supposed to be towards a woman. Like, I mean, sorry, as a woman towards a man. Like, being, this is how you be when you're a wife. This is how you be when you're a mother. Like, we're taught that from the beginning. That's why we have dolls and Barbies and all that. Boys were taught to, okay, they have the building toys, or they have the shooting toys, or they have, you know what I'm saying, things that has nothing to do with domestic or nothing to do with even loving, unless they have like a dog or a cat or some type of animal to love on, you know. So I feel
Yep.
like when going into a marriage or a serious relationship, a lot of times women are already taught, okay, girl, you need to, even if they don't do it, they have been taught that, okay, you're supposed to cook, you're supposed to clean, you're supposed to help your man out, you're supposed to be there for him, this, that, and the other. If he's a good man, forgive him if he cheat on you, type thing. For men, I want to know, like, what are you taught when you are going into how, like, what were you taught going into a relationship other than providing? Were you ever,
Right.
have you ever heard other men or just
I gotta go on.
anybody
I gotta go
talking
on
about
mute for a
how to
minute.
love a woman?
I gotta go on mute for a minute. I gotta do
Oh, this nigga here. All of a sudden, he got to mute it real quick when I ask him a question. All right, y'all in the chat, have you guys ever seen where a man had to, where boys and young men were taught how to love women, not just provide for them, but how to love them, how to nurture them, how to care for them. You know what I mean? Take care of their heart. Um, Let me see. I missed a couple of them. They said no. Okay, in order to get what they wait, in order to get that, you have to be what you're asking for. Be real, man, and she will submit with ease. He said, define single. You know what? Meaning you're not with nobody. Gang said, I'm going to guide her to the light. Michelle said, I want trust over love. Okay. I can love anyone. I trust few with my life, and I trust you. And I mean, if I trust you, you're going to experience me at my full potential as a spouse. Okay, and you know what, Michelle? We actually talked about that on the last Ladies' Night, Queens AF Tuesday, about when a woman trusts a man and he gets the full potential of her being feminine and her, being her so-called soft girl. And so we definitely touched on that. Yeah, with women, you gotta definitely trust your spouse. They have to have showed you in a few ways that they got you. They're not going to turn on you. They're not going to abuse you, not just physically, but mentally or emotionally. So, yeah, definitely. So I'm got her to the light. I can't with you. But I forgot what the hell my question was, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm lit. And Quincy done left me. But anyways, so somebody remind me what I was talking about. Shoot. This is why you're supposed to have your co-host here helping you. But I will say that what Michelle said about trust over love, I think that is a big thing, and that's an issue that we have in society today, is the trust versus love. Because a lot of people think that love is not obtainable. They think, oh, I can trust you as a friend, or I can trust you to have sex with me, or I can trust you to give me money. But trusting people to love and unconditionally, like when I met Quincy, he didn't believe in unconditional love. He felt like every love he had ever dealt with in his life had a condition on it. And so it was hard for me. I had to show him through time, like, no, there's a such thing as unconditional love. Like, not to say that I'm gonna let you drag me or, treat me like a doormat, but to say that um, your flaws and the things that you're growing from is not going to make me stop being with you or look at you or love you less. I'm still going to love you. I'm still going to be there for you. I'm still going to, work with you through the things as long as you're working on yourself. So definitely, the trust and thing. But I think that comes, and I think that comes hand in hand too, trust and love. You know. But um, I'm gonna go ahead
I'm back.
and we're probably, huh?
You ready to end the show?
Yeah, we're gonna have to end it a
Okay.
little early. Michelle said, okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I definitely feel like we gonna end it early. Um, Quincy busy doing this thing at work. We didn't talk about all of our subjects for tonight, and I'm about to go in here and
And
eat
I'll be.
some breakfast.
This is just a one-time thing. So me and Felicia will be doing our show normal on next Friday. We'll be sitting together again in the Full Cup Studio. I just had to make some extra bread, so I had to come in and trust me, y'all. Yeah, trust me. It's well worth it.
Right. Before we go, Michelle said, put a real woman in her soft girl era and she's going to retire her real nigga hat. Right. Exactly. I see you entirely for who you are and I love it. Oh, thank you, Michelle. It's so many Michelles. We got Michelle Harris. We got Michelle Dodd. We got Michelle Childrens. And I want to say it might be another
Right.
Michelle.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't get up off this thing, y'all. Just remember to love on yourself and love on the people that love y'all, man. That's all we can do.
Right. It's the Full
All right,
Cup,
you
man. Y'all
playing
continue
any
to pull
music
up. We'll be.
on your way
Nah, I gotta go out. We're doing state counts right now, so
out? Okay, I got you.
I
All
gotta
right,
get
y'all.
in
So
with the gun.
next week we're gonna be back to our normal. Oh, actually, Easter Friday we might not be here because I work on Easter. So Easter Friday we might be out, but we'll let y'all know. Don't forget though, this Sunday, men's mental health. 3 p.m. Central Time, 1 p.m. West Coast Time, and then Tuesday, Queens AF Ladies Night. Y'all, we will be on here 9 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Pacific Time,
All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Like, we definitely appreciate it. Shout out from the Joneses, everybody that came in. Make sure y'all tune in. It's the Full Cup. Continue to pull up.
y'all. Hey.